Hey everybody, welcome to Enliven Wellness. My name is Tessa Gurley and I am really excited to be here. This is where you will learn how to heal yourself. That's right. I have a cautionary tale for you today. Your supplements are killing you. Now, I'll get into this in just a minute, but first of all, I want to say thank you to my subscribers, thank you to all my viewers, thank you for being an enlivener, as I like to call you all. I am just so honored to be doing this kind of work and bringing you guys this information, and thank you to all my one-on-one clients, all my regular followers, everyone just in this community. I love you so deeply. So, with that being said, all right, backstory. So, as a lot of you probably have experienced, in the world of functional and integrative medicine, unfortunately, a lot of people use a lot of synthetic supplements. A lot. Okay, and I was part of that world. Okay, I mean, I'm getting my master's in integrative medicine for sure, and there's beautiful, beautiful things, and I love integrative medicine. But the caveat that I have is with now synthetic supplementation because of what it was doing to me. So I have a confession. I was using quite a few synthetic supplements because it's what I knew. And it's because it's what I knew. You know, it's all I knew. And I was noticing like I would still have lots of anxiety, and I was just it's just something that I need to work through. I've had a lot of trauma in my past, and I still have anxiety. It's definitely subsided, but it's still there, and I was talking but I was noticing a correlation in my anxiety to taking certain supplements, in particular B12. Now, I wasn't even taking the methylated form because methyl B12s don't even get me started. Some people it's a nightmare for a lot of us. It wasn't methylated, okay, and I was getting my supplements from the best of the best. I'm not going to say them on air because these people are just doing what they know, okay, but I was getting them from the best of the best, so it was not a quality issue. And I finally 3 weeks ago had one of the worst panic attacks I've ever had in my life. Ever. I was flattened. I was on my bathroom floor. I was about to go to the emergency room, about to go to urgent care, which is so not like me because I'm Miss hippie, natural approach, and I was legit I'm about to go to the ER because I'm dying. And I got on the phone with my dad, and he was telling me, Tess, what's this really about? He's so awesome. And I was oh, we got into some deeper emotional stuff. But at the same time, I knew it was right after I had taken this supplement that I started to feel horrendous. And I finally had to just get real with myself. Because one thing you guys can count on this channel is I'm very objective. And if something is not working and I do it, I change it up, okay? Because I will change my opinions based on my experience, my research, what makes sense. So yeah, I know sometimes you again, as I learn, you learn, right? And so if I was all about these synthetic supplements at one point, there was a reason, okay? But then I had to objectively look at what it was actually doing for my body, and I was you know what? These don't feel good. And then I went on a quest. And I started to research synthetic supplementation. And guys, this world of synthetic supplementation is dark. Really, really dark. And it's really frightening. And it's something that I'm researching in depth because I'm about to write a very large article on it for a major website. So I'm working with the editor right now, and it's in the works. So I, you know, and I'm so passionate about bringing you guys the most legit information out there. Like, I care about you all and your health so much, and you deserve to know these things. Now, what do I mean by synthetic supplements? I mean any supplement that is not made from food and that is not food. Any of them. Okay? Like, it's like that easy. Like, any supplement that's not like a food-based source or food. Okay? So what are some good food-based supplement companies? Now, I don't know all of them yet, but the ones that I do know are Synergy, the Synergy company, Health Force Naturals, Doctor's Research, which is a professional line. I'm learning more about them next week when the doctor gets back in the office. Natural Vitality Herbs and Clay. I'm still doing a little bit of research on Megafood. So there are whole food based supplements if you have to have them, and then there's food. These food based supplements from those companies I just listed they're made from food, and they're at levels that are more reasonable for the human body, because this is one of the main issues with synthetic supplementation. Not only is it synthetic, and there's all kinds of petrochemicals and crap that's used to extract these things, which you then take into your body. And this is like, again, this is where I get jamming on like the quantum level and like vibration and just this kind of woo-woo hippie stuff. But it's legit, you guys. Those things are very low vibe. And you want high vibe. Okay, you want high vibe. Food-based supplements and food are high vibe. Also, with synthetic supplementation, they are at levels that are beyond anything that would be found in nature. They're beyond what our bodies can absorb. Now, I've heard the argument, oh, it's water soluble, you're gonna pee it out. Like other than the fat-based, supplements, A, D, E, and K. But I've heard the whole thing like, oh yeah, yes, you might pee them out, but it's going to throw the balance off in your body, period, because those are at levels that are way too high for your body, and it causes imbalances in other areas. Again, I'm doing the research. I also have experienced this personally, and then just think about it intuitively, right? Like, your body only needs so much of a nutrient at once. And if you're throwing way too much of a particular thing isolated at it, it throws everything else off balance. We are a balanced organism, and when you add too much of something, you throw it off balance. Guys, it's the age-old adage, right? Like, moderation. Okay? And I don't believe in everything in moderation, actually. Like, there's a couple things that I'm like, absolutely just don't. But, you've got to think about this intuitively. So, this is my first little video about this topic. I'll get deeper into this. I was going to make my part 2 of the how fasting helps you detox anything, or helps your SIRS symptoms this week, but I'm super impassioned about this topic right now, and I wanted to bring some information to you all because I talked about this on my Ask Anything Tuesdays, and a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, like, can you tell us more? And so that's why I'm doing this video this week, to give you a little bit more information and to guide you kind of in the right direction. Just so you guys know, I literally talk to all the representatives at all these companies, and I learn about their company, I ask them tons of questions. I want to make sure that the people that I recommend to you are legit and doing the right thing. Okay? So just know that I've got your back, and that this is what I live and breathe, you guys. This is what I live and breathe. This is my world. This is my passion. This is my purpose. Thank you for being here and allowing me to share that purpose. If you'd like to, if you'd like to sign up for a one-on-one with me, please email me down below. You can start to learn how to adjust to this new, and again, you guys, I cannot tell you, let me end by saying this, how much better I feel. Oh man. Oh man. So, and it's like I've been, this is where I'm going to get a little personal. So if you want to log off now, go ahead and log off now, but this is just going to be a little bit personal. Again, I had to look at myself and say, is this legitimately working? And yeah, I was making tons of improvements, tons, but there were still little things here and there, and of course, guys, all of us are going to have little things here and there, but there were a couple things that were really bothering me. For example, I was growing white leg hair. And I was like, this is not okay. I'm 30, and I was like, well, maybe it's just because I'm still healing, right? And it's a healing journey. And I am proud to announce that since the switch, I am growing back black leg hair. Hooray. There have been massive shifts. And this is just being confirmed to me by every single one of these companies, by all the things that I'm reading about it, by my intuition, my heart, how it feels. Just thinking intuitively about this, and almost logically, well, that does make sense. Where would I ever find 1,000 milligrams of vitamin B12? And again, your liver will start to overwork. I can attest to that. A lot of times, people are having detoxification issues because their liver is working too damn hard detoxifying their supplements. So, again, thank you so much for being here. I am really, really passionate about this topic. I hope this was helpful and illuminating. Thank you, and in the comments section, keep it cool, or I'll delete you. I love each and every one of you out there. Even the people who I delete, I still love you, because you're providing a contrast to the beauty that is in this world. And you're still beautiful in your own way, but let's keep it chill, okay? Thank you so much. Till next week.